welcome to Soul Space Studio. Actually, I'm not at the studio, I'm home. It's the end of Monday. It's just after 7 o'clock, and it was just so warm at the studio, and there was just people popping in, and I didn't have a chance to really do a video to kind of just tell you what's going on this week, so we're doing it from my front porch, and it's so amazingly gorgeous outside right now. The last few days just have been, but I'll just let you kind of take a little peek around. Yeah. So I call it the front porch. I hope that last spin didn't make you dizzy. The other side is it's the part that looks out over the bog. And because we haven't had that much rain, the bog is starting to look a little low right now. So yeah, I know this is the desert girl who's saying she's missing a little bit of rain in the Pacific Northwest. And I don't know how I did it in Vegas and Southern Utah all those years. I've been up here just now 2 years, and I've totally acclimated to this weather. And so we're talking, I was mentioning to my Heath how warm it was today, and she was like, well, like what temperature? And it was just, I think it was in the low 80s, and it was, to me, that's warm now. So kind of funny. Anyways, welcome to my front porch. And this week at the studio, I've got that sun coming right there. This week at the studio, all days, Monday through Friday, well, I guess Tuesday through Friday now, since Monday is now over, open studio. And what that means is that you are welcome to come in anytime that I'm open. You have access to all the supplies and a substrate. It's $27. Most people stay about 3-4 hours. So yeah, that's what Open Studio is. I do now have a monthly subscription for Open Studio. There's been a couple of requests actually for that, and so I do have that, and that just means that you can come in anytime. You have access to my supplies, and that's anytime that I don't have a play shop or another kind of gathering going on. You're welcome to come in and just create. Yeah, all you want. And of course, I'm there for support. And yeah, anything that you might need, I'm there. All right, also this week, Thursday night is the first Born of Love or Reflections on Love open discussion. So this is something that I have been wanting to do for a while. When I was living in Southern Utah, I had taken a continuing education class at Dixie University. And so the professor and I are friends, and I'd asked him, maybe to share some guidelines with me on starting the class, and so he has done that. My desire for the class is just that I think that there's just not a lot of healthy discussion about love. We talk about love all the time in songs and shows, but just movies and TV, and we say I love you to our loved ones. Hopefully we say that more than once in a day. But I just think it's time for some really healthy discussion, especially today's world where there just seems to be a lot of controversy, a lot of separation and division. I mean, it's so sad for me to hear that some people in families aren't even speaking because they have differing views on different things. And so, yeah, this is kind of my guide, my desire to start, just to add more love. So that everything we do comes from a basis of love. That's always a challenge for me too. So there's no fee for this. It will be Thursday night, the 19th. 6 to 8 is what I have it set for. We'll discuss at that point if we're going to go every week or every other week, or if somebody comes. If nobody shows up, we'll just keep plugging along and making a plan with that. There is, again, no fee for this, but I do suggest a love offering. All of the monies collected during these gatherings will be donated. Right now it's to the Healthy Youth Coalition. So yeah, good cause, good discussion, and you get to come into the studio and check it out. So yeah, limited seating. It's kind of a tiny little space. So yeah, if you're interested, please reach out to me. I would love to have you there. So that's Thursday evening. Again, open studio all week. If you're interested in any of the play shops or prompts or anything like that, I can also design something around that. If you would like to bring in some friends, just let me know. We can set a time and block off some time that works for you and your friends, and we can have like a little gathering, whether it be one of the already created play shops that I have, or whatever you want to do. So yeah. All right, I'm going to also tell you about next week. So next week will also be some open studio, but next Friday, the 27th, we'll have another paint night, right? And so I'm coming up with something to create. I'm a little bit different how I create than Ashley creates. So, because that's hard for me. She just can go right in there and just do something and easy peasy. I always have to put a little bit more of my own intuition in there. So, but I will come up with something. And that would be Friday the 27th from 7 to 9. No, all the supplies will be provided. All I got to do is just show up. That's $37 for 2 hours. Materials are there. There'll be some light snacks and some light beverage. So, yeah. And then the following day, Saturday the 28th, will be the Elemental Series. It's a 4-hour play shop. It's a little more of an intensive, really tapping in at an intuitive level. We will be exploring the element of water, talking about the archetypical characteristics of water, which is all about, this is the realm of emotions and feelings and relationships and all of that. So we'll create a little water box. All of the images are in my Facebook. I can email them to you. Well, the images of, or the events are there, and then images of examples of the water boxes and all that. So that's kind of it all in a nutshell. I just wanted to put it out there. I'm going to go inside and have a little food. The cats have been starving, so those cats want their dinner too. And yeah, and hopefully I'll be getting a blog posted tomorrow. So thanks for viewing. You can find me at soulspacestudio.wa.com. My email is julia.soulspacestudio@gmail. So, or you can comment here. Find me on Facebook. Anyways, go out and finish this Monday. Make it magical. Create something special for yourselves. And I hope to visit with you soon. Stop by the studio and say hi. Take care.